Okay, so today, even though it's 12:04, don't worry about that. So today I got this weird channel that we're checking out. It's called Share My Story. My teacher and I are dating. Oh God, this is our. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh. Uh. Jesus, dude. What? My creepy ex-boyfriend. Bro, what is this stuff? Okay, we need to find a good one. Jeffrey Dahmer? I mean Dahmer? This one seems good enough.
I was in high school.
Alright, I don't I don't care if I get copyrighted for this video. This is funny.
I was in high
Okay.
school when Mrs. Sundell became our new history teacher. There were rumors that she'd been kicked out of her old school for rupturing the eardrum of one of her students. Apparently, that student was deaf, and she blew an air horn right next into his ear to prove that it wouldn't affect him. But of course, it did affect him. His eardrum ruptured, and he had to be taken to the hospital because blood
Jesus.
started running out of his ear. So everyone knew Mrs. Sundell was a bit crazy. And one time, while talking about the Holocaust, she suddenly burst into tears. I wondered if it was because she was Jewish and had lost part of her family to the Nazis. But then she
Damn, bro.
explained that her husband had dumped her the day before for a younger woman. To be frank, I
Nah.
thought it was tasteless of her to tell us students about her private life while discussing an event as tragic as the Holocaust. But I knew she had mental issues. So the next day after class, when all other students had left the classroom, I gave her flowers and said,
Nah. What?
I'm sorry you were going through a divorce, Mrs. Sundell, but
Nah, bruh. Nah, that's crazy, dude. You should already tell. This kid brought flowers into class. Like, where did he put them in his backpack? How did people not notice that? Does he have any? Probably not. He probably doesn't even have any friends. Let's be honest here. He ends up dating his teacher. Well, he looks like he's probably in like 10th grade, and she looks probably about 30. So that's a pretty sizable age gap. Where did that thing go? I don't care. But yeah, sizable age gap. That's crazy, dude.
I believe in you. Now, let me preface that
Wait, excuse
sorry
me?
you were going through a divorce, Mrs. Sundell, but I believe in you.
Bro. Yeah. That obviously cheers her up. You know, she's smiling, she's blushing. Tell her that she sent you, fricker. Fricker, right then and there.
Now,
Dude,
let me preface that I was
just
18
kidding,
years
don't.
old at the time.
18, okay. 18? Wow. Look, you look, first of all, you look emo. Let's just get that fact out of the way. Second of all, you're built like a 10th grader, dude. Like, that's factual.
And nothing that happens in this story is illegal.
Okay, okay.
Of course, Mrs. Sundell was an attractive woman,
That does not look very attractive.
but I never planned on becoming her lover. Oh, thank you for the flowers.
Oh, hell no. If she sounds like that, bro, I'm about to shoot her in the side of the head, dude. I'm about to shoot her in her temples. No, I'm about to grab a cold knife and start shaving her in her side, maybe in her rib cage or maybe in the side of her head within her temples. Something like that, you know.
You are such a gentleman.
Oh, hell
No
no.
problem. And enjoy your weekend.
You. Mm-mm. Eh, eh, the height difference, though. Maybe he's being truthful
Wait,
about
I
that.
hope you don't mind me asking, but are you free
Whoa.
this Saturday?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just jumping to conclusions, you can already tell this is fake because pretty much no one would jump on a kid like that so quickly just for bringing flowers, you know. Straight up after going through a divorce like that, you know. That's weird.
Free for what? Oh,
Whoa,
I'm gonna
bro, close your mouth. You ain't gonna pull nobody with that kind of mouth, dude. Let's be honest here.
cook some pasta, and I haven't been on a first date in years.
Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna cook some pasta, and I haven't been on a first date in years. You can't technically go on your first date again, but you can go on a first date with a different person, technically speaking. Anyway, aside from that fact, this is something in my brain's telling me not to believe this, man. I don't know.
So why don't you come over?
Shooter.
Of course, I accepted the offer. Mrs. Sundell was
No, I have a lot of homework. You assigned 2 paragraphs to me, so I think I need to get that done this weekend. So that's I got more important things to do. You look like a freaking witch, not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if you pulled out a broom and started flying away. You turn green, you know, splash a little bit of water on you like one of those spray bottles they use on cats, you know. Start melting her fingers off, you know.
gorgeous after all. But in hindsight, I realized that Mrs. Sundell was also mentally unstable.
Oh no shit, you don't say?
And that maybe I was taking advantage of her recent breakup. I mean, the first time I visited her home, she immediately introduced me to her
8-year-old daughter. And might I add, this has got 382,000 views. What am I doing wrong? Huh? What am I doing wrong, huh?
8-year-old daughter and said, "Hey, look who your mom is dating now."
Oh no, oh hell no! If I was that kid, bro, I would either take my life right then and there, or I would run away as fast as I can. You can tell this dude feels sympathy for her. He's pitiful, obviously. Pitiful, bro. You gotta feel bad for him, honestly.
He's one of my students and super cute.
Oh no, no. Oh, dude, this is so cringy. Oh, horrible, dude.
Much cuter than your useless dad.
Mrs. Sundell
Oh, hell no, bro.
Sundell's daughter looked disturbed. She was extremely underweight, had dark circles under her eyes, and avoided eye contact. Meanwhile, Mrs. Sundell pulled me on the couch and started making out with me. It felt
No.
super awkward because
Right in front of the kid, dude. Right in front of your 8-year-old daughter. No shit, she's mentally unstable. You're agreeing to that? Just push her, punch her, knock her out, start beating her, do some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff with her. I honestly don't care. You cannot be doing that in front of an 8-year-old girl that looks like this. Yeah, I feel, you just gotta feel bad for this kid, dude. There's no way you can't feel bad. That poor kid.
her daughter sat less than a meter away from us. But she knew what to do and left the room so we could be alone.
Yeah.
Then
that's-
at dinner, Mrs. Sundell told me about her husband.
He is crazy.
You're crazy, dude. Making out in front of your kid, expecting them to just walk away and expecting them to do the work. You know, you can't do it yourself. I mean, you're older. She's obviously extremely skinny. You know, that's cool too.
One time my phone battery died and he couldn't reach me for 3 hours. So
Charge it.
he called the police and told them I was missing. Also, he's been stalking.
No. That 3 hours, if you were gone for 3 hours, considering the fact that, I mean, you would get a little worried, especially without any contact for 3 hours. That's logical. That's kind of a logical thing to do.
me ever since we broke up.
Stalking you? That's alright. That's a little weird.
Stalking you?
Yeah, he always parks somewhere near my house and watches where I go and who visits me.
So he might have seen me come into your house today?
He
Oh, no.
probably did.
Oh
And
no! Oh no! He's gotta run. Look at that face, dude. Oh god, he's skeptical, bro. Almost looks like those eyes are. Oh, something.
I warn you, he is violent.
She said that
Oh,
with a
what-
big smirk
yeah.
on her face, as if she wanted her husband to find out about me and beat me up. I asked, has your husband ever been violent?
Of course. Just recently, he locked me into the trunk of his car for a whole weekend.
Excuse for a whole weekend. How did you get water and food? Your body can only go like 2 days without getting water into it. How does that work? You're gonna die. No doubt in my mind. How did you live through that? If he didn't feed you or water you anything, you know, you're gonna die. You're gonna die in there. If he locked you in a trunk, why would he lock you in a trunk, dude? Bruh.
And just
It's
because I
crazy.
told him that I was cheating on him with our neighbor.
Oh,
God.
that. This is wrong on so many levels. You know, I'm kind of on that guy's side here. If you would say that, I would beat you with a baseball bat or something. I don't know, man. That's just. They're both in the wrong there. I mean, the dude a little bit more so, because you're not supposed to lock someone in a trunk and not feed them for like 2 days straight. But
God,
nonetheless.
what had I gotten myself into? I looked over to Mrs. Sundell's daughter and asked, do you like your dad?
No, I hate him, and he's only my stepdad.
And
Stepdad.
has he ever
Who's our
treated you
real dad?
badly in any way? She looked away. She was too ashamed to answer the question. Okay, listen, Mrs. Sundell. If your husband is violent, you have to protect your daughter from him.
Well, that's why you are here, to protect us.
It suddenly dawned on me that Mrs. Sundell had the emotional maturity of a child. She wouldn't
No,
take
you don't
responsibility
say.
for anything, not even her own daughter's safety.
God.
So, after dinner, I wrote down my number on a piece of paper and gave it to Mrs. Sundell's daughter. Call me if you are ever in danger. Then I told
That's
Mrs.
kinda
Sundell
smart. That's not. It's just a little weird to do that to the. She would probably rip it up and.
couldn't solve her relationship problems, and that we would not meet up again until she had successfully divorced her husband. I thought that was the end of the story. But a week later, she came into
Oh God, no. Oh, that is horrible, dude. A black guy? Nah, bruh. Need to fight back.
school with a black eye. She said that someone had shot a football in her face, but I
I mean, a soccer ball?
didn't believe it
Well,
and
whatever.
suspected that her husband had hit her. After class, I asked her, did your husband do this to you?
What do you care? You said you want nothing to do with me.
Oh God, she was so immature. I should have stayed away from her as far as I could, but I wanted to make sure her daughter was safe from her stepdad.
Wow, he's bald. What is he, Andrew Tate? Understandable, considering the fact that that's a girl and Andrew Tate doesn't like girls very much. That's
So I told her I would spend the night
why does that Nike swoosh look like a face? I don't know. That's a
at
little
her
weird.
place to protect them. I was sleeping in her bed when in the middle of the night, someone
Oh God, it is Andrew Tate. Look at him. He's so jacked.
knocked on the front door.
Open up, you bitch.
Oh no, it's my husband. If he finds out you are here, he will kill you for sure.
Under the bed.
I was afraid,
Don't
but also
breathe.
determined. I picked up a lamp, followed Mrs. Sundell to the entry door, and said,
What is a
don't
lamp?
let him inside. And if he tries to hurt you, I will knock him out with a lamp.
A lamp. That's not gonna do anything. That looks like a pretty shitty lamp, not gonna lie.
Okay?
Yeah, that's a great plan.
But
I'd be
Mrs.
behind
Sundell opened the door, and her husband's first question was, why do you have a black eye? Did someone hurt you?
Oh, don't you remember? You got drunk and hit me.
What are you talking about? I've been sober for 6 months.
I'm so confused on so many
months.
levels.
And anyway, why did you send me an SMS 20 minutes ago telling me to immediately come over?
What? I didn't send you a message.
Oh my god, she's crazy. You should knock her out.
And you can't come into my house right now because I have a visitor.
Oh my god. Did Mrs. Sundell just tell her husband that I was here? Did she
Yeah.
want him to kill me?
Yeah.
What? You brought another man into my house?
No, it's a female.
You are cheating on me?
It's Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate confirmed.
We are getting divorced. Have you already forgotten?
Mrs. Sundell's husband pushed her to the side
Yeah.
and stepped into the house. I wasn't sure if I should use the moment of surprise and knock him out with my lamp.
Wow, it's a hammer all of a sudden? How does this little dangly thing not move at all from that?
Or instead try to
logical
talk to him and
questions.
explain myself. But I had
No.
no time to think. So when his bald head came through the door,
When Andrew Tate came through the door, look at this dude. This is crazy. I should 100% use this as my thumbnail. What does F5 do here? Let me take this key off. Oh,
I was in
no.
high school. I
Oh,
was in
no.
high school when Mrs. Sundell became our new history teacher.
no.
Class, I asked, brought another man into my house?
Close enough.
You are cheating on me?
We are getting divorced.
What does F6 do? No. F7. No thanks.
Have you already forgotten?
Mrs. Sundell's husband
Four.
pushed her to the side and stepped into the house.
F3. F2. F1. Oh, no. Okay.
I
That's
wasn't
fine.
sure if I should use the moment of
No, wait. What is F11? I need to use this as my thumbnail. Whatever.
surprise and knock him out with my lamp.
Knock him
then
out.
However, this guy was jacked and just blocked my swing
Andrew
with his
Tate.
arm. Then he grabbed
Andrew Tate. See Andrew Tate.
me by the throat and pushed me with all his strength against the wall. He was much.
Oh my God,
However,
look,
this guy was jacked and just
My God.
blocked my swing with his arm. Then he grabbed me by the throat and
Wow, the way this guy is telling you, he's like, oh my god, I almost died. This is crazy. This is intense. You know?
pushed me with all his strength against the wall. He was much stronger than me, but as a last resort, I kicked him in the nut.
Oh no, you are disrespectful. Gotta do what you gotta do to live, though.
Which actually brought him to his knees. Then
What? Why would it not bring him to his knees if you kicked him in his balls, dude? That's understandable. You know? How would a guy not go to the ground if you get kicked in the balls? That's just reason.
I told Mrs. Sundell to immediately call the police.
I can't do that. He is still my husband, and I love him.
Okay. Bro, this is fucking retarded.
Okay, this woman was crazy. I went
You're crazy. This entire channel is crazy, dude.
home and thought about what just happened. It seemed that Mrs. Sundell had only started a romance with me to get back at her husband and to make him jealous. So the next day in school, I went to her and wiped my finger over her black eye.
Oh no! Oh, that's crazy, dude. Oh, this one I don't feel like watching anymore. So this one looks crazy.
Seconds before I was about to step onto the rink with my skating partner and boyfriend
Actually,
Victor.
no.
I was in high school when Mrs. Sundell became our new history teacher.
That's
There were
not the
rumors
same.
that she'd been kicked out of her old school for.
Not the same thing. I turned my bully. Okay, yeah.
Hey, my name is Adam, and there were 2 girls in my high school who bullied me relentlessly. This is my story of how I turned my 2 biggest bullies into my girlfriends. It all started at our school's annual sports festival. My classmates, Marie and Zoe, who were
Marie and Zoe, classic bitch, white bitch names. Marie and Zoe. Wait. We just need to go back to the beginning
Hey,
of this.
my name is Adam, and there were 2 girls
Stupid, ugly thief. What did he steal? What? Wait, what's this guy's name? Adam?
in my high. Hey, my name is Adam,
Yeah,
and there were
Adam.
2
What did Adam steal? Adam, what did you steal? What did you do, Adam? Ugly? He's not that ugly. He's kind of attractive, to be honest. I wouldn't care if you become my boyfriend. Not gonna lie. No homo, no homo though.
2 girls in my high school who bullied me relentlessly.
Bullied you. They're girls.
This-
They're girls. Andrew Tate them. Andrew Tate. This was made 3 days ago. You obviously know about Andrew Tate. And you're in high school. Andrew Tate. Ever heard of it? You should get some of it in your life. Even I'm not a fan of Andrew Tate, but still.
This is my story of how I turned my 2 biggest bullies into my girlfriends.
No, I need to learn your ways. I need to learn your ways, bro.
It all
Never
started at our
mind,
school's
never mind.
annual sports festival. My classmates, Marie and Zoe, who were sisters, asked me to watch their dogs because they had to
Sisters?
participate in a
What is that dog, dude? What is that dog?
sports competition. I agreed because I love dogs, but after an hour,
Doggy.
they
Bro, that thing is retarded. Look at that thing. Looks like my cat.
still weren't back, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I told my classmate Oliver, who was nearby, please take care of the dog for a minute. I'll be right back. I went to the bathroom, but when I got back, Oliver was nowhere to be
Oh,
seen.
no.
Then Marie and Zoe came back. Hey, where is our dog? Oh, I gave it to this guy from our history class. I think his name is Oliver. They weren't happy to hear that I had given their dog.
You can never trust a guy named Oliver, dude. And if, bro, look at them. They're furious, especially the one on the left, bro. And who even wears orange? Orange and blue? It's cop colors, bro.
Away, and we all started searching for Oliver. After a while, we found him sitting next to his girlfriend and no dog in sight. Where is the dog? I asked. What dog? The dog I gave you. Oliver acted as if I had never given him a dog.
Nah.
And worse, his girlfriend, who was close friends with Marie,
They ate the dog. They killed the dog and hid it underneath the bleachers.
and Zoe confirmed that Oliver had been with her the whole day, and they hadn't even talked to me.
So you have lost our dog?
Yeah. Fuck that dog. Fuck that dog.
No, I gave it to Oliver. At least, I think I gave it to him.
You
I
think?
started to doubt myself. Maybe I had accidentally given the dog to someone who just looked like Oliver. I felt incredibly guilty and promised to find the dog, but I soon realized he wasn't in the stadium anymore, which meant he could be anywhere. So when it got dark, I gave up the search. I knew I had messed
Good.
up. The next morning, Zoe asked, "Where is my dog?"
Dead. Buried him. Ran him over with the car. Buried him.
I've hung
Ate
up
him.
missing dog posters everywhere.
I hate him.
So if someone
Bro, look at that fucking dog. He's only got 2 legs. Look at him.
finds him, I will get a call. There is nothing else I can do. I'm sorry.
You won't enter this school until you brought back my dog.
Oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. That's so annoying.
Understood?
Okay, I had enough. I wasn't going to miss my classes because of some stupid dog. I pushed Zoe out of the way
punch
while
her.
she yelled.
I will make you pay for this, you dog thief!
LOL. I wasn't
Oh.
afraid. I mean, how could a
LOL?
girl possibly
Oh, you-
harm me?
okay.
Well, Zoe was wicked. She
You-
told everyone in our school
No,
that
pause. You're laughing at someone that trusted you enough to give you their dog, and you lose it, and you're laughing about it? That's not funny. That's not funny, Adam. You're mean, Adam.
I had lost her dog on purpose.
OMG, you can tell by the faces.
She was
Oh
wicked.
my god. Pause perfectly. Look at that face, dude. Look at those faces.
Wicked. She told everyone in our school that I had lost her dog on
That's
purpose.
crazy, dude.
Then she
That's
got all the other
crazy.
girls behind her to pressure my girlfriend Monica to break up with me.
Monica, your boyfriend kidnapped my dog.
Kidnapped. Okay, yeah, girls are twisted. This is why Andrew Tate hates girls. I understand it now.
You don't break up with him, then you automatically become his accomplice.
Accomplice, and the fact that she wasn't even there, I don't understand that. I understand Andrew Tate now. I understand why he hates women so much.
He made a mistake, but I won't leave him for that.
Apparently, that was reason enough for all the girls in our school to start bullying my girlfriend.
Wow, that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
Apparently, that was reason enough for all the girls in our school.
Look at this thing. This thing's in
Well,
the
to
air,
start-
and then it just like floats back over. What is that, dude? What kind of school lunch is that? Is that a carton of eggs? Is that mustard? What is this, dude? Probably in Ohio,
Like
not gonna
bullying my
lie.
girlfriend. Whenever we walked down a hallway, girls would throw dirty tissues full of snort at her and laugh.
Full of what?
Whenever we walked down a hallway, girls would throw
Full of snort. What is snort?
dirty
Okay.
tissues full of snort at her and laugh. It made me so mad. Monica would often start crying and ask me why everyone was so mean to her. I told her to ignore her bullies, but she couldn't. It got so bad that Monica started skipping school and failing her exams.
Whoa, that's crazy, dude. That's not. It's her fault though. It's technically her fault for not for being a bitch, for being such a bitch. You know.
She had gone from being super popular to becoming the most hated girl in our school. Not a single one of her old friends stayed loyal to her, and I was worried that she would hurt herself if she kept being bullied.
She should hurt herself.
So
I mean, look at her.
I broke up with her, saying, "It's better for you if we are no longer together. Then you won't be
Damn, that's
targeted for being my girlfriend anymore." I thought I had solved the problem. However, after we broke up, Monica never came back to school.
Damn.
I asked her mom once if she was okay, and she told me that Monica had been diagnosed with depression.
Oh,
Apparently, getting
no.
both bullied and getting her heart broken by me was too
Damn, that's
much for her to
crazy.
cope
That's crazy. That's crazy. I hope she overdoses on those pills.
with. That's why she was put on a ton of antidepressants. I once visited her to say hi, but
But she was so drugged up, she couldn't even respond. She looks pretty high to me, you know, that's pretty crazy.
she was so drugged up she couldn't even respond. It made me furious. This was
Yeah, he's gonna go grab like a gun and start shooting up it. No, he's gonna grab a nuke from Vladimir Putin and he's gonna start nuking the place. Yes.
all Zoe's fault. She'd done this to my girlfriend, and I swore by God I'd get my revenge on her. So,
Shoot her. Shoot her.
here is what I did. I
Split her in half.
told Zoe
Make the new movie, Terrifier 3.
I knew where her dog was. She was skeptical, but followed me to the nearby stadium where I had originally lost her dog. I said, "I took your dog for a walk, but there was an open manhole cover and your dog fell in, right here. I wanted to rescue him at first,
Look at
but
that
he
goofy
wasn't
ass dude.
moving anymore. And besides, I didn't want to get my clothes dirty." I pointed at the manhole, but Zoe didn't believe my story. So I opened the cover, took out a flashlight, and pointed it down. There were bones. Zoe didn't know that those were actually just piglet bones I had gotten from a butcher and planted
Oh, my boy's outsmarting her. Oh, my boy, yes. Yes, that's why. That's why masculine traits are better than feminine traits.
there. She lost it. Zoe took away my flashlight and tried to smash my head in
Oh,
with it.
damn, that's
But
crazy,
I
dude.
was stronger than her and never in any real danger. While she was trying to kill me, I couldn't stop laughing.
Damn, bro, look at him. Freaking Avatar. Bro, he's a fucking firebender over here. Bro's gonna fucking singe off her hair. Feminine and Andrew Tate.
I had finally gotten my revenge on her for destroying my ex-girlfriend's life, and it felt good. But
Oh, jeez, he's a psychopath. He's a bigger psychopath than me.
to quote Buddha, hatred does not cease to exist by hatred, only by love. And now that I had gotten my revenge on Zoe, she hated me more than ever. The next day after school, my mom told me that a girl was waiting for me in the kitchen. I went there,
no.
but saw no one. My mom was confused and said, "Oh, the girl must have already left again," which is
Damn, that's crazy, bro. Bro. How is the woman taller than the dude here? Isn't he in like high school, really high grade high school? Bro, how you letting your mom
weird because
outshine
she
you like
told
that?
me she was working with you on an important school project. Did she mention her name?
No.
Yeah, Zoe. I had a
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
bad suspicion and immediately started searching for my cat.
Oh,
Zoe
not the kitty cat.
wanted payback, and I knew that psycho wouldn't mind hurting an animal. Sure enough, my cat was gone.
You're both psychos are perfect for each other.
I rushed over to Zoe's house and was greeted by her. "Look
Look who's here. It was nice meeting your
God, boys, I'm gonna stop watching that just because that voice.
mom.
Where is my cat?
You murdered my dog. You let him fall down a manhole and didn't rescue him.
Oh, I just made that up. I threw pig bones down
Oh,
the gully to
no.
prank you and make you upset.
That's crazy,
So,
dude.
my dog is still alive?
I don't know if your dog is alive or not because I don't know where he is.
Well, you got 7 days to bring my dog back alive. Otherwise, I assume he's dead, and your little kitty will have to suffer the consequences.
That's actually
This
crazy.
girl was pure evil. My cat was family to me, so I immediately called the police to get my cat back. They came, but told me they couldn't go into Zoe's house without evidence that she had actually kidnapped
without
my
a
cat.
warrant, you
Once
mean.
the police was gone, Zoe said,
You really think your cat is still in my house? Ha! I've hidden her somewhere far away.
now I was
God,
desperate.
what's that?
I had to rescue my cat, so I gave Oliver a visit. I told him, be honest, that day at the stadium, did I give you Zoe's dog or not? He didn't respond, but despite his best efforts, he couldn't hold back a smirk. I
Yeah, that's
knew
crazy.
it, I said. And then I did what was necessary to get all the necessary
Bro,
information
anime fights
out of him.
much?
It was a matter of life and death. Finally, he admitted that he had given the leash of the dog to some middle-aged Chinese lady and told
Oh,
her,
no.
This is your dog now.
Oh no. She ate the dog. She ate the dog.
Apparently, he thought that was funny.
It is funny because that dog's meat now in somebody's body.
The Chinese
eaten.
lady must have been the mother of one of the students at my
I'm sorry.
school. So I went to the homes of all East Asian students at our school until I found the dog. Someone gave you that dog at the school sports festival, right?
Yes.
The lady told me I could have the dog back, but I decided to first only take a photo of the dog and me. Then I went back to Zoe. I finally found your dog. Here is a photo of him. I could tell how happy she was. Her dog
Whoa.
really seemed to matter to her. She said,
Dude.
Great. You come back with him at 8 p.m. and you get your cat back.
oh, but I wasn't done with her yet. I
Oh
knew
god, purple flames. You can tell this is intense. It's getting intense. It's getting heated.
she first had to pick up my cat from wherever she was hiding her. So I followed her there, and it was actually just a street away at her grandma's house. I watched through the window and took photos as proof.
What?
Then I called the police again. It was juicy. They gave me my
Damn.
cat back, and I pressed charges against Zoe. The thing is that animal theft is treated as a Class 5 felony here in
Whoa,
Virginia.
is that
Zoe was
bad? I presume that's bad.
facing 10 months to 12 years in prison for stealing my cat.
Oh my God,
that's why she
crazy.
invited me over to make a deal. She started by complaining that I had tricked her. But when I told her that Oliver had confessed to giving away her dog to some Chinese lady because he thought it was funny, Zoe changed strategies and said,
Oh no. So I wrongly accused you the whole time, even though you were innocent?
Oh hell no. Start punching that bitch.
fell into my arms and apologized a dozen times.
Is there anything I can do to pay off my debt to you? I've had a
jump
crush on you
off
for
a bridge.
years anyway, so maybe I can become your girlfriend. I'd do anything to keep you happy.
Oh, it feels good to see your enemy capitulate and throw herself at your feet like a submissive dog. I told her,
That's crazy.
You can't fool me, Zoe. Stop pretending that you have a conscience. Just tell me what you want from me.
She's really short.
when I'm your girlfriend, you would drop the charges you filed against me for kidnapping your cat, or...
Not true. Not true. He's gonna sue your ass. Take her ass to court.
or...
Zoe knew perfectly well that she could go to prison for stealing my cat. So I said, I'm not quite sure yet.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Sue her. Sue her.
I have an idea.
Zoe left the room and talked to her sister. They got into a loud argument with Zoe screaming.
Do it for me, or I'm getting locked up in prison.
Then Zoe and her sister Marie, who both had bullied me and my ex-girlfriend for months, came
Damn.
back.
My sister Marie has also had a crush on you for ages.
Whoa. Whoa. Both of you. Oh my guy's a player, dude.
She wants to know if you would allow her to be your girlfriend, too. Because two girlfriends
Two.
are better than one.
Fucking whores.
Don't you agree?
Well, boys and girls, let me end this story here.
Okay.
In the
good.
end,
Okay. That's cool. That's fine by me. Alright, I'm gonna end the video there. That was pretty crazy, dude. Not even gonna lie. That channel's got some weird ass stories. Did I even? No, I'm not gonna give him any more credit than they already should have. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty crazy, dude. I want to start making more reaction videos like this because these are pretty cool. And also see they get pretty good views, so hopefully I can start growing my channel. You know, even though I don't want to do this full time, but it's still cool. It's something to do in my free time, you know. Is entertain people, you know. And you know, if I don't have anything better to do, I just make videos, you know, play games, you know, probably play Astroneer. Actually, I'm not gonna be doing anything tomorrow. I'm gonna be going somewhere. So that's cool. But I will be back on Monday maybe. All I have to do is Monday and Tuesday for school, and then I got Thanksgiving break, and then that's like 6 days off or no, 5 days off. So that's pretty dope. All I have to go do is Monday and Tuesday, and then I think that's it, and then I'm done. So yeah, I'll be streaming a lot on Thanksgiving break. Probably some reaction videos. That channel is pretty crazy though. Not gonna lie. So expect some more videos on that soon. I'll see you guys later.